Thank you for this opportunity to introduce all that Taiwan has to offer. Taiwan is located in the heart of Asia, with the Taiwan Strait and the Asia mainland to the west and the Pacific Ocean to the east. There is always something interesting to see and do, whatever the time of day. Let me give you an example of what you can do in one day in Taiwan. The day starts with a spectacular mountain sunrise, accompanied by a sea of clouds and mist at Jushan in the Alishan Forest Recreation Area. The East Coast also boasts breathtaking sunrises. Enjoy the early morning at the Jiawu Saltwater Hot Springs on Green Island. It's also one of the few natural saltwater hot springs in the world. Taiwan is famous for the variety and tastiness of its food. This begins with the first meal of the day, breakfast. There is a wide range of breakfast options in Taiwan. One of the most popular Taiwanese breakfast foods is xiaobing and youtiao, or layered flatbread with fried breadsticks. It creates an interesting sandwich-like combination. Although Western-style omelets are readily available, why not try a Taiwanese-style one? This scallion omelet is wrapped in a thin pancake and is usually topped with thick soy sauce. The Tropic of Cancer runs through Taiwan, separating it into subtropical and tropical climate zones. The climate is warm most of the year, perfect for outdoor activities. As Taiwan is surrounded by ocean and coral reefs, there are many great places for scuba diving and snorkeling, including Kending, Orchid Island, and Green Island. Both Green Island and Orchid Island are located off the shore of eastern Taiwan in the Pacific Ocean. The Penghu Archipelago is best reached from the western coast of Taiwan. Here, an ancient form of fishing is still practiced. A weir is a stone fence used to block the passage of fish as the tide goes out. This one in the waters off of Chime Island is the most famous for its twin heart shape. Although not the only place for surfing in Taiwan, the coastline of Taidong County in eastern Taiwan is said to be blessed with some of the best waves. The annual International Taiwan Open of Surfing is held here in November. The Shouguguan River measures more than 100 kilometers in length. The section between Ruishui Township and Dagangkou in Hualien County has more than a dozen rapids, making for an exciting trip any time of year. And you can't forget about bird watching, where you can get a good look at one of the most rare birds in the world, the black-faced spoonbill. No trip to Taiwan is complete without a visit to Taroko Gorge in Hualien County. This gorge was formed over millions of years, compressed under high pressure and heat to create marble that has been slowly eroded by the aquamarine waters of the Liu River. One of the most challenging activities is to climb the summit of Yushan, also known as Mount Jade, the tallest peak in Northeast Asia, measuring 3,952 meters in height. Taiwan is quickly becoming a cyclist heaven, with many bike paths and trails located all around the island. One of the most famous is the 30-kilometer path that circles Sun Moon Lake. This was named one of the top 10 most beautiful bike paths in the world by CNN Go. Taiwan's residents are becoming more and more active, and this has caught the attention of the world. There are a number of fun runs and international marathons each year. A morning of outdoor activities is sure to have left you with a good appetite. There are many delicious foods to try. Steamed dumplings are a favorite among tourists and locals alike. There are also boiled and fried dumplings, known as pot stickers. Beef noodle soup is popular especially in winter. Taiwan's culinary delights extend to the gourmet and are innovative in a variety of themed restaurants located in natural and urban settings. The tropical climates provide perfect conditions for fruits such as pineapple, guava, mango, papaya, banana, dragon fruit, lychee, and custard apple. In the hot summer months, the most famous fruit is mango. These are combined with shaved ice to create cool desserts. Another tasty treat is pearl milk tea. This is milk-flavored tea to which gelatinous balls of tapioca are added. Bubble tea and pearl milk tea stands and shops are opening up all over the world, including in Europe and North America. We should also mention pounded tea, with all the diverse options available in Taiwan. Taiwan's indigenous peoples arrived some 6,000 years ago. From the 16th century, the island caught the attention of many foreign powers, such as the Netherlands and Spain. There was an influx of immigrants from southern China starting in the 17th century. Then, Japan came to occupy Taiwan for 50 years, from 1895 to 1945. In the late 1940s, the end of the Chinese Civil War, the Kuomintang and its supporters retreated to Taiwan. During the fighting in China, the essential part of the art collection of the Imperial Palace was moved from place to place to protect it. It finally arrived at its current home, the National Palace Museum. Confucius was an ancient Chinese philosopher who lived some 2,500 years ago. Taiwan's major cities each have a Confucian temple, with the oldest in Tainan, built in 1665. Lugang literally means deer harbor. This is because in the 17th century, deerskins and other products were exported from this harbor, mainly to Japan. Although this is no longer a major commercial center, many of its buildings and narrow winding alleys have been preserved, making it an important and interesting tourist destination. The Bao'an Temple was first built as a simple wooden shrine to protect the people of this area of Taipei in the late 18th century. This is a National Historic Site and has been recognized by UNESCO with an Asia-Pacific Heritage Award for Cultural Heritage Conservation. In the 17th century, the Dutch East India Company occupied Fort Zeelandia in today's Tainan City for nearly 40 years. However, the Dutch surrendered to the invading army of Koxinga, a Chinese warlord, and left Taiwan in 1662. Koxinga moved into Fort Zeelandia, renaming it Anping. Japan occupied Taiwan for over 50 years. There was an influx of Japanese administrators, teachers, and soldiers. This temple complex was built in 1917 in Jian Township of Hualien County. These are representatives of San Taizi, a god important in Taiwan's folk Buddhist and Taoist beliefs. Due to the legend of his taking his own life at the age of 7 to save his parents from the wrath of the Jade Emperor, he is usually pictured as a large child. Bajiajiang are considered bodyguards to various deities in Taiwan's folk religious beliefs. Thus, they are often part of temple festivals. There are several religious festivals that are unique to Taiwan. For example, Taidong's Blasting Handan Festival, the Dajia Matsu Pilgrimage, the Yanshui Beehive Rockets Festival, and the Indigenous Peoples Harvest Festival. If you choose to visit Taiwan at the right time, you'll be lucky to have these unforgettable experiences. Taiwan's diversity also extends to its unique sights and sounds. There is truly something for everyone to enjoy. The Danshui River is the main waterway through Taipei City. Danshui District was once an important shipping and commerce center in the 19th century. Take a ferry across the river to Bali District of New Taipei City. Along both sides of the river are beautiful bike paths. Night markets are among the most popular attractions for visitors. Of course, you can choose to spend your evening at a vibrant shopping, dining, and entertainment area, and enjoy a world-class performance. If you have filled up on food at the night market and are looking for food for the mind, try a 24-hour bookstore. For a unique souvenir of Taiwan, visit some of the shops that sell products developed by Taiwan's contemporary designers. There is plenty to do in Taiwan once the sun goes down. Taiwan is a safe country, so feel free to venture out at night. Cycling is a great experience, no matter whether the sun is up or down. Taipei 101 is the world's tallest green building. From here, you can see stunning panoramic views of the city. The most spectacular night show is the fireworks display at midnight on New Year's Eve. Due to its high mountains and volcanic past, Taiwan possesses one of the richest concentrations of hot springs in the world. Away from the bright lights of the city, the stars shine brightly. This is nature's form of entertainment. By By massaging these acupressure points, it is possible to understand which organs are in need of attention. Congee is a watery rice mixture to which can be added a variety of foods, such as dried pork floss, stir-fried vegetables, and peanuts. Taiwan has the interesting distinction of having the highest density of convenience stores in the world. Being in the heart of Asia, it is easy to travel to Taiwan with direct flights from many destinations, such as Los Angeles, New York, Vancouver, Paris, Frankfurt, and Sydney. Getting around Taiwan is easy. The Taiwan Tourist Shuttle Bus and Taiwan Tour Bus have many routes to tourist destinations. Public transportation includes metro or subway systems in Taipei and Kaohsiung, a railway system that circles the island, and the high-speed rail system between Taipei and Kaohsiung. Although Taiwan is itself an island, its territory includes Jinmen, Matsu, Penghu, Green Island, and Orchid Island. Each of these islands offers a unique experience and can be reached by domestic flight or ferry. Thank you for your time. I hope I have convinced you that now it's time for Taiwan.